My best friend will always remind me of this because I went to a new school when I was 6 years old, and she was like, I remember you walking in and like wearing a bandana around your neck the first day. Like I was like accessorized at 6.
The Luminous Life podcast is a show all about beauty without the BS. We're beauty business OGs, and we know that the secret to looking good is feeling great. We'll question beauty standards and share the behind the scenes of running a beauty business that puts your beauty first. I always say it. I'm going to say it again. I don't care if I've said it too many times. The coolest kid on the block is here with us today. Katie Diamond, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We were just trying to figure out, one, how we met.
Neither of us can remember.
Know, but I bet you. I was like a creep, and I was like, oh my God, I think you're so cool. And like I probably went into your DMs and was like, do you want to like meet?
And thank God you did, because literally like 10 years later, here we are.
10 years. When did you open your store?
So just over 10 years ago.
Okay. So what year would that be? 2015.
Yeah.
Well, congrats. 10 years of
you.
business is insane.
I know. I'm really proud of that, actually. I feel like as a small business, it takes a lot to last 10 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I think it does take a lot, and I think it takes a lot of support, and I feel very grateful because unlike you, and I really do want to talk about your story, I had no prior business experience, but we made friends early on, and it wasn't like bullshit friends.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't like friends who just like say the thing that you're supposed to say. It was like, oh, this is hard. What are you doing for this? Have you had a customer service issue? Have you tried this? And we made our first like Instagram videos together.
Absolutely. And you literally, like anytime I am feeling down on business or I'm not trusting the process, or anytime, like you're my go-to business friend.
Aww.
You are the girl that I call, and
so
you
nice.
like talk me up. You talk me out of this. You tell me what to do, like get on Instagram.
Yeah.
Talk,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
or you say, oh, it was like this last year. Don't you remember? We had the same conversation.
No, and I feel like you do the same for her, because when she's feeling the same way, we'll have a conversation, she'll leave it, and then she'll call me and she'll be like, I just got off the phone with Katie and it's all going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like
Today,
yeah.
I was talking to Marcella. We were talking about business, and I was like, wait, I think October's weird though. And I think I have this conversation with Katie every year.
I'm surprised we haven't called each
Yeah,
other
I didn't
about
call
it.
you. I'm like, I'll ask her later tonight. But Katie, tell the lumatics and the luminaries what you do. What's your store? What are you all about?
So I have a jewelry store, Katie Diamond Jewelry,
Yeah.
and we do gift. We do fine jewelry. We do demi-fine jewelry, and we do custom work. We do piercing. We do forever bracelets.
So cool.
I feel like we're a one-stop shop for jewelry.
For sparkly things.
Yeah.
It does it say sparkly things on your window?
It says pretty little things.
Pretty
I'm like, oh my gosh, does it still say that?
Oh, it does.
I'm like, what does my window say right now? Because we do switch it
But
up.
there's a sparkle. There
are
is
sparkles
on the window.
Yeah.
Okay, and if for anyone who hasn't been to Katie Diamond Jewelry, it is such the vibe. Mm-hmm. It is such a cute little store. It's got this elevated boho chicness to it. I will never forget. These are the weird things that I remember. Walking into your store, and you had these really cool kind of leather and woven rugs that they were like in like silvers and blues and all that.
I loved that rug.
That was a good rug.
Yes. Unfortunately, rugs don't last in stores because
about
of
that?
the foot traffic.
How about that?
Yeah.
I too had rugs in my store, and guess what? No, they don't last. And these are the lessons that you kind of have to learn.
Yeah. So on one hand, you know, it limits us, but on the other hand, it's nice because we're always kind of rejudging our space to make it feel fresh and new and fun and reflect the current season.
Yeah, it's like the best part, right? Is when you get to be like, oh yeah, let's do a refresh.
So it feels new.
And you did a very cool refresh on the store
thank
recently.
you. Yeah.
Okay, tell us. Paint the picture for us.
So everything is light and airy, and it's all about light in our store. But we took it a little moodier this season, and it is the year of the snake. And I'm born in the year of the snake. I love snakes. They signify rebirth. So we chose this really beautiful snake wallpaper from Hygiene West.
So
It's
cool.
gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
It's gold. It's green. It like really fits in this space, but just gives it like a little more elevated, moody feel.
Yeah, it's like a
that.
little like moody, kind of sexy, kind of daring. I walked in and I was like, oh yeah, this is Katie Diamond's store.
Thank you.
It's really cool to watch the store transform over the last 10 years.
Yeah, and I mean, I think like to have a shop for 10 years, you kind of have to evolve, keep it fresh. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over. And I think that you have to do that like aesthetically with the space as well.
I think you're right.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
And I was going to say with jewelry too, right? Like the trends change, right? So it's nice to freshen up. Like, with the fun of that, you want to like vamp up the store a little bit and make different changes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You always have like really cool seasonal stuff. Like I feel like there's always such bright, fun stuff in the summer, lots of textures, things like that. What's going on now in jewelry? Like what should we be looking for?
Okay, so we are always dainty, layering. Like that's kind of our vibe. All kinds of layers, like even with like our earrings and everything. Rings too. But
Wait, you didn't have those earrings the other day when you did the piercing here. That looks so cool.
Thank you. Yeah, we're doing like a lot of the dangles, and
Wow.
so do I. So I feel like even though we will always be dainty and layering, we are seeing a little bit more like maximalism and chunkier gold. I was wearing a really chunky, amazing gold necklace that I had this like awesome, my new favorite charm on that someone bought off my neck today.
That's
so I'm
wild.
not showing my maximalist vibe right now.
But you also always have the classics in the store
yes,
too.
I mean, huggy hoops, gold chains, diamond bands, all
Tennis
like,
bracelets.
Yes.
Tennis necklace. Is that what you call it? Tennis
Necklaces.
Yeah.
And that's been like huge for us this season.
And are we mixing metals?
We are mixing metals. Yes.
I love that.
But you know what? It depends on the person.
Okay.
Like there's lots of people that are like, no way. I'm either white gold, I'm yellow gold. I would never try to convince someone otherwise.
If you had to pick one, what's
For me,
your,
yellow
for you.
gold all the way.
Yellow gold.
Same.
Yeah, I
Same
feel like
for
it
you?
just looks better on my skin tone. I think that yellow gold actually suits most people more than white gold does, but it depends on your skin tone.
Are you yellow or white?
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that. I have to ask because we're like approaching that holiday season and I'm like, oh, she's here. I might as well ask her. What's your prediction? Like what is going to be the biggest seller this holiday?
So again, we're still seeing so much with tennis bracelets, tennis necklaces, and then we're selling a ton of lab-grown diamonds right now.
Love.
It took me a while to like.
We've had this conversation.
Get on board with lab grown, but I'm all in now. I personally have a bunch of pieces that are lab grown, and no one would know the difference.
I can see why.
Yeah, I mean it's so much better priced, and I think if you're like, do I want to take my entire family on a vacation, or do I want a natural mined tennis bracelet? Maybe you want the lab grown tennis bracelet and to take your whole family on vacation.
I mean, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay, so before Katie Diamond Jewelry, you were in business for yourself before that. So
Yep.
can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I had my jewelry business, Katie Diamond Jewelry, for over 10 years before I started the jewelry store. So we sold to stores all over the world, like over 200 stores. We had our collection in.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty incredible. So I was designing about 8 collections a year to show at different trade shows worldwide, and it was really fun. It was really exciting. It was really hard work, like any kind of owning your own business is, and it fit my lifestyle for a long time until my kids were both in school and had tons of after school activities, and I just wanted to be closer to home and not travel so much.
So interesting.
Yeah.
That's how it happened.
Yeah, well,
You've always been traveling with work.
I
Because I
have
see you're
been.
traveling, Katie, and I'm like, it's so fucking cool. I want to ask you all about it. So
it's literally like my dream come true. I mean, jewelry and travel are like my two major loves, I'd say. So, and I feel so lucky that that is actually a part of my job, and I need to do that for my job. So when I first started, when I was doing the wholesale, it was more on the sales end. So I was going to Paris, to LA, to Las Vegas to participate in these jewelry trade shows so we could sell our collection to different buyers all over the world. And that was really fun. And I've made such good friends, like other designers that were kind of in the same space, and we were like on the same circuit. So it was a really fun time of life.
did it feel like a hustle at that point because you're going from place to place to place, or were you like, this is freaking awesome?
I mean,
I'm loving
both.
every second.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a hustle. Like even now when I travel, I call it like my work vacations because it's totally a hustle, but it's so much fun. Like I wake up in these amazing places and I feel like I can't believe this is my life. Like no joke.
I mean, you've been to some lately. I can call out. You've been to India. You've been to Japan. You've been to Thailand.
Yep.
Where else lately?
Hong
Morocco.
Kong, Morocco. Yeah.
So freaking cool.
So cool.
It is, and I feel like it serves a purpose. We do production in some of these countries, but I also get so much inspiration just from being in a new city, a new place, seeing the different colors, the textiles, the sites, like just experiencing life differently than
Is there a certain place that you keep going back to when you do need to find the inspiration?
India. Always
wow.
India. It's one of
Why?
my favorite places ever. I mean the colors, the textiles, the people.
awesome.
It just feels really special to me. And now I've developed relationships with different gem dealers, with manufacturers, even with clothing manufacturers. So we started doing a little clothing line there. I guess about 3 years ago. And that's really developed and grown since then. So
That's where you do where you develop the tops and you do pajamas.
yes, we do
and
loungewear and little
So cool.
pouches. It's just, I feel so lucky to be able to expand creatively. And that's what travel brings to me. And I mean, usually they're solo trips, but then a lot of the time, like the girls that I met from doing our trade shows and everything, they're still in it just like me, making jewelry, and we'll end up in the same places at the same time.
That's cool.
Isn't that
And
amazing?
yeah, so, and it's like not competition. Like we're,
Right.
These women that I've developed these relationships with, we share sources. We just try to help each other.
Support each other. That's so
Yeah.
refreshing.
It's good.
Well, I feel like that's one of the things that I can always say about a conversation with Katie is that it's full support and it's never been weird. And I think when sometimes you meet small business owners, and I think that there's a healthy holdback, a healthy kind of distance. So you ask anybody how business is, it's it's either really good or really bad. Right. And sometimes me and Katie are like, is it all right? Are you all right? Are we okay?
Yeah. Are we good?
Are we good? Erica, am I good? Katie, am I good? Are we still relevant?
But I also feel like you find your people and you
I think so,
find
too.
out who you trust and who kind of lifts you up and tells you it's good. And you don't want everyone knowing your business. You can't talk that openly and honestly with every
everyone,
but
person.
you find your people and
Totally.
we have.
Totally. I love that. So I noticed that big difference after one of your trips. I guess it was India now that you're saying it, that all of a sudden you were making clothing.
Yes.
What is that? So you make your jewelry, you have your jewelry. What is that stepping into that? Do you feel like that's something that you always had in you, or is this a kind of a newer?
I feel like if you asked my mom, she would say I always had it in me. Like I was like cutting out paper bags and making like clothes and costume for my sister, like as a kid, you know? Yeah. So I feel like I always wanted to make stuff. Even when I was in college, like I remember I did this whole line of like, I love New York t-shirts that like, you know, we cut up and like embellished and stitched back up and everything. So I feel like I've always just kind of had that like creative spirit where I like to make stuff. Yeah. So being in India, it's just, I think if you kind of meet the right people, then they introduce you to other people. And there's just such an industry there of people that you can work with to produce whatever ideas you have. And so I think if you're a creative person, it's an incredible place to visit.
Let's go to India.
I mean, come. We have to.
Right? You should.
I think we're going to have to, so get some really good inspo.
Yeah. So, I mean, with anything, it's a learning curve.
Sure.
I feel like
especially with India, right? It's not an easy travel.
It's not an easy travel, but like I feel really lucky. Like, I've had like super good luck in life too. Yeah. And met good people. So the guy that is my partner for the India production, like this is what he does for a living. He wants me to succeed. So I'll have an idea and he'll tell me, that's great, but you have to do it this way, or, you know, because he has years and years of experience. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Katie, where did you develop your personal style from? Because although people know you for your jewelry and your sparkle and the stacking and the layering, I think people also know you as having incredible style. Like you always have the perfect jeans on. You always have interesting, cool sweaters. Nice. When I met you,
I'm like in like my loungewear tonight.
Love
like,
it.
So
it's
cozy.
Perfect, though. But I remember when I met you, the first thing that I noticed is that you had really cool sneakers on.
Oh, thank you.
See, like there's weird things that like stick out like that. Where did you develop your style from?
It's all my mother. Really? She's an artist and she is super creative and she has great style as well. She definitely, like, I was the kid that had like safety pin earrings. Like this is like when I was like 6 years old. Like my best friend will always remind me of this because I went to a new school when I was 6 years old and she was like, I remember you walking in and like wearing a bandana around your neck the first day. Like I was like accessorized at 6.
Did your mom accessorize
in a cool way?
No, did your mom or did you accessorize you?
That's a great question. I mean, I wasn't ever wearing anything that I didn't like, so it was probably like a joint effort at that age, but she gave me so much freedom to like be who I wanted to be.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So
that's a great mom.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. I mean, I had crazy hairstyles. Like it was never you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't wear that. It was like very much like letting me develop my personal style.
And it keeps evolving. Because I feel like you've been in like a badass biker era. I feel like you're the queen of a classic white tee.
Oh, I mean, always in a white tank top. Like that is when I don't know what to wear, that's what I'm putting on.
That's your go-to.
Oh, always. Yeah. What's yours?
Black tee.
Okay.
I love black.
Black everything.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong. I mean, like a white button down. It's so boring, but really you can't go wrong with these things. And like, even like at the Hive where we do clothing, I feel like every season, like that's what I focus on, like the perfect denim button down, the perfect white button down, like all these like items that like I can't live without in my closet. Like they seem so simple, but really they're so special and they're like what you grab every single time. I mean, I'm not someone who has like a closet full of, you know, tons and tons and tons of things. Like I am buy what I'm obsessed with and wear it out.
That's even like more of like a notice what Katie's wearing because she doesn't just throw anything on.
No, never.
You have to be obsessed with
you
it.
love, you love everything you wear.
I've never seen softer, cooler denim shirts than the ones that Katie has.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's important to me.
I think one of the things that you've said a couple of times, and this is something that I really admire about you, Katie, is that you have said a million times just in this interview, I feel so lucky that, or I have good luck. In general, you have such positive, and not bullshit positive energy, just like solid positive energy, grounded, grateful, lucky. And what I think that does is you create an incredible community around you. Like, you know, we get invited to a lot of pop-ups. I'm going to a Katie Diamond pop-up because it's going to be a good vibe. It's always going to be good people. Where does that come from? Did you always do that? Did you know that you could gather people like that and make community?
I probably didn't know that I could do that until I had a business and it sort of aligned with, like, you know, it's kind of like a 50-50. Like, we're doing this to build community and to raise awareness about the store. I mean, we have a lot of people that shop at the store already. So then there's people who are starting their own lines who we like to support and give exposure to the community. You know, it's sort of like it all fits in and it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun to meet new people. Like, the women that work at the store with me, we all love putting this on. Like, it's like exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of like organically came together and it became this fun part of our business. And it's like, it makes me so happy when people come in and they're like, oh, you do the spring markets, right? Are you having one this fall? Or, you know, that it's something that people actually like to come to.
I do think Erika's right, though. And I think you both are very good at, like, bringing people together, connecting people.
Erika's amazing.
But you've said already, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but your best friend was when you were 6 years old you met, right?
Yes.
And then the women that you were, you know, meeting when you were doing the trade shows, you still see.
connect.
So that speaks a lot to who you are and your personality.
Wait.
Like, it's you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
She met her husband when she was
12 years old.
Oh my God. And
Yeah.
wait, and you?
16, 17.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
didn't know
that. Yeah, we started dating in our senior year of high school.
Yeah.
When did you guys start dating?
Not until our senior year of college. So we're part of a big group of friends that, like, even now, those are still my really close friends from high school. We just had our 30.
No,
I'm
not
how
40.
old am I?
Take it easy. We're the same age. Running back.
In my 40s. We had our 30-year reunion.
Yeah.
It was so
Did you
fun.
go?
I did. I was, like, not sure if I wanted to go, but I'm really glad that I went. It was really fun. Again, like, I've just been super... I've just been lucky to use that word for the 17th time that these really incredible people have come into my life and have stuck around. And, you know, I've had these, like, lasting friendships.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about community, though, right? Like, I think about that as empty nesting. And
Okay, talk
people
about it.
ask me, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? And I'm like, I'm so happy here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine walking down a new street.
Right.
Right.
Like, I like walking down the street and running
knowing.
into the people I run into. I like going into stores
And where people
I
like,
know.
they're like, hey, how are you? Hey,
Yes.
Katie, how's it going?
Yeah.
How are the kids?
Yeah, how are your kids at college?
Yeah.
And know what school they're going to. Like, it's just, I love community.
I think that that's such an interesting part of life to get to, because I don't think I've been there until recently, because I always was like, we got to go further. We got to go bigger. We got to go. But I take such comfort now in the roots that we have, and, like, really deepening and like serving the women of this community, but also, like, all the other business owners on these blocks, like, they're incredible people, right?
Yeah.
Being a small business owner is hard, and, like, you know the work that goes into it, and it's so nice. I think you said it the last time we were at dinner. You were like, no, like, I love our little area, and I love our block, and and I'm good to go. You're like, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I think about sometimes, like, changing spaces, and then I'm like, I don't want to do that. I love where I am. Why am I?
And it's interesting too, because it's the juxtaposition of the travel, right? Like, you have such an appreciation for the community.
Yes.
But also you love these, you know, exotic kind of foreign trips. I think it's really interesting sort of, like, tension in there.
Yeah. It's the perfect mix for me.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. I need a new experience, but I really do feel like, where else would I ever want to make my home? It sounds like so silly,
No,
but I like it
it's
so
lovely.
much here.
It's lovely. All right, I have to ask you some beauty questions.
Talk to me.
Okay. Katie Diamond, when did you realize that you were beautiful? Have you realized that you're beautiful? And what's your relationship to your beauty now?
Okay, so I feel like as a woman, like, or I don't even know if it's like the time we grew up in. I don't know that I ever felt beautiful up until my 30s or 40s. Like, I feel like it took me a really long time to be comfortable in my skin. And I feel like I'm more confident now than I ever was. And I'm more accepting of myself than I ever was. Like, just easier, more gentle. Like, the things that maybe I saw as flaws as growing up, I see as character, or I'm just more comfortable in my own skin.
Why do you think it took so long to figure out that you were beautiful, to see that in yourself? You think it was like the culture, the 90s culture that we grew up in?
I think
that 80s, 90s?
I think maybe
it was savage.
I've heard.
Yeah, I think
I've heard.
It was a savage culture.
Yeah.
I do. I don't think that like women were celebrated unless unless you fit into like a really tiny box. And even if you did fit into that box, I don't think that you were confident.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that like if, I think about like the big beauty people, the people that were deemed beautiful, right? Which were the supermodels or like Kate Moss. I guess she was also a supermodel. But I think about celebrities, even you're talking about like Cameron Diaz in the 90s. Like it was sport to put women on magazine covers and circle their flaws.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Right? So like
Perez Hilton.
Right.
Was
Perez Hilton.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was guilty of it. Like
Yeah.
I used to read his blog.
Yeah.
Like a religion. I used to read his blog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like I always go back to Us Magazine stars. They're just like us. We're like Charlize Theron, who is a gorgeous woman, is on vacation and she's got like
A tiny bit of cellulite.
Right.
And they're
Or
circling it.
three dots, and it's like got a big red circle on it or whatever.
Right.
I do think that contributed to like our generation. Do you consider yourself Gen X?
I never even thought about it.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever our generation is.
So I think our generation is Gen X.
What's the other one it could be?
So people slightly younger than us are millennial.
Okay.
And people slightly older than us are boomers.
Oh, no, I think we're
not
Gen
boomer.
X.
I think we're Gen
Yeah.
X. And I think the thing about Gen X is you don't hear a lot about Gen Xers. Gen X women especially had a standard to live up to that was bonkers. It was just like you could be Charlize Theron or you could be Naomi Campbell and they're
Right.
finding a flaw, and it was wild.
I don't even know if there's just like more things that are considered beautiful right now. And like I kind of fit into like I was thin, I had blonde hair, like, but I don't know. It just seemed like so, I don't know why it didn't.
I think it's so interesting with like kids these days. Like when I used to try on clothes as a teenager, I used to be like, it's my body is the problem, right? That's why the clothes don't fit. Like that's why the clothes didn't fit. But like Sopha's like, they're not making these clothes for us correctly. And I think that's
Right.
I'm like,
so
that's
awesome.
amazing.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's
That's exactly
absolutely
how
right.
you should feel.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, oh my God, why didn't we think of that?
Exactly. So
Why didn't we feel that
So
way?
now that we're in our late 40s, right? How do you feel about your beauty changing? Like I have a hard time sometimes.
So do I, and I am like someone who is back and forth with like, I do Botox, I don't do Botox, I care about my hair. I just got hair extensions. Like, am I having a midlife crisis? Like, I don't know. Am I keeping them? Am I getting rid of them? Like, I am still like trying to figure out what makes me feel beautiful.
Yeah.
And I don't know, is it just like an evolving thing? I know that a tan makes me feel like 20% prettier.
For sure.
That's the
Oh, yeah.
only thing I know for sure about beauty. But,
yeah. You feel like hot shit with a tan.
oh, so much better.
Yeah. And a
Right?
little
Yeah.
tan and a little blush. What else do you need?
Yeah, that's it.
Right? Well, thank you for being honest about that, because I think there's like a lot of people that are like, yeah, I've always felt beautiful. And, you know, they kind of like sugarcoat it. But I do think that there is something really specific to the time that we grew up and the media that was surrounding us. That's kind of why we're trying to have these conversations and be so honest about like, how do we feel about our beauties in our 30s or in our, you know, it'll be soon 50s for me. And
same. We're the same age, I think.
Yeah. You said the year of the snake, 77?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's a great year.
I need to learn more about snakes, and I think I need to come and get some snake stuff.
Yeah,
as like a good luck charm.
It's good.
I bet it's probably
good
fortuitous
talisman.
that it's like the year of the snake now.
Yes.
So interesting.
But what do you think? Like, do you think as you're getting older, you're becoming more accepting, feeling more beautiful as well? Or like...
There are times, and I will tell you, this has been a real challenge for me, especially like, right? It's like when you have a business, right? Like I have a beauty business. I had to really be in touch with how I felt about my own beauty, the kind of beauty that I wanted to create for other people. And like, I'm at a point in my life where I look at my face every day, and every day I was like, it was not like that yesterday. What is happening? Like every day it's a little different. So I feel like I've got to kind of go inwards a little bit, kind of take stock a little bit and get back in touch with my own beauty, because when you don't feel beautiful, I don't think that that's maybe a physical representation. I think that's like a mental thing.
Yeah. I think even what you were saying, it made me think of, I just turned 30 and I feel like I know myself the best that I ever have, right?
Yes.
Like the 20s, I'm just like, ugh. And I think because I'm learning to love myself and really trust myself, I am feeling like I like who I am. I like the way I look. And the beauty piece, I mean, it's just starting. We just got here.
Such a good point, though.
I think, yeah, just the older you get, the more wisdom and the more you get to know yourself, and beauty comes with that.
Totally. And
Yeah.
it's so cliche to say that beauty comes from within. But like
100%.
honestly, it does. And it shines through when you're feeling good about yourself. And it can change like day to day.
For
That's
sure.
what I'm thinking as you're like saying this.
Yeah, and I think what you just said like kind of really nails it. Like for me is that there have been times in my life where I trust myself. And of course that when you trust yourself, you feel really beautiful. And I think because of changing hormones, because of life circumstances or stress, I think right now I don't totally trust myself the way that I did even 3 years ago. And I think maybe getting back to that will make me feel, you know, more confident in my beauty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think confidence goes a long way.
For sure.
Yeah. Confidence, and not for nothing, sparkly things are beautiful. Like,
I mean, I definitely feel better with all my jewelry. Like, I feel like if I'm wearing jewelry, a white tank top and jeans, like I'm good. A tan, that's it.
I think I have
Beauty.
to try it. I think, you know who rocks your
Throw
jewelry?
in some eyelashes. I mean,
It's great. Unstoppable. Get out of the way. We're gorgeous. You know who I think rocks the Katie Diamond look? I'm going to say better than probably anyone I've seen.
Tell me.
Do you know who I'm going to say?
I've got a few.
Janice Teneri.
Oh
Yes.
my God. I mean, have you ever seen a more beautiful woman?
No. I think,
And like talk about beauty with age.
yeah.
Yeah.
My God, the way she layers your jewelry, what she does with those opals and how she like stacks her things, I'm like,
She's
Janice,
cool.
Yeah.
She's beautiful, but she's cool.
I think if people are looking for jewelry inspo, you have to go to Katie Diamond, but you also should pop into just Janice's
And see what she's wearing.
and see what Janice is wearing, because talk about, she's always in like a cool, crisp,
I was going to say,
button
talk
down.
about someone who looks great in a white button down.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes linen, sometimes
Yeah.
cotton, sometimes denim, but like the way I keep thinking about like the opals,
So
the
you know what's
strands.
funny? Do you guys do this? Like, I feel like I have these like style icons who are like a little bit older than I am that
I
I
do.
always look to, that I'm like, oh my God, she looks amazing. And like, I'm going to look amazing when I'm her age
Yep.
too. And I feel like Janice is that for me. Like,
Agreed.
I think she is so cool. I mean, as a business owner too,
Yep.
like I see her with a successful business.
Yep.
Like she is such like my idol. I
Yeah.
love her.
I completely
in so many
agree.
ways. Like
I completely
beauty.
You heard
fashion.
it here first. We're Janice Teneri's our style icon.
Yes.
Ringing. Yeah, 100%. Katie, can you tell the podcast audience when people ask you why you do what you do, like why jewelry, why a jewelry store? How do you answer that question?
Okay, so I feel like I love being a part of people's happy moments. Like that.
It like breaks my heart when you say it. I love it.
I seriously, like, I love joy. I love happiness. And I feel like having a jewelry shop is a really happy job. Like people come in to make themselves feel better, you know, to purchase something that's going to spark joy for them for,
That's beautiful.
hopefully a lifetime.
That's beautiful. And you do custom work?
We do a big part of my business is custom work. So a lot of people come in with like heirloom jewelry that's been passed down to them that they don't necessarily wear or isn't part of their everyday rotation. And we'll reset it and create something modern and new for like a future heirloom.
That's
But
cool.
a lot of the time people bring in jewelry and I'm like, oh my God, that's an incredible piece. And I want you to wear that, not touch it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's-
I feel
that's
like some
honest.
people have like really gorgeous things sitting in their jewelry box and just need it to be like styled different ways. We just did that with someone today that was thinking of resetting her engagement ring. And I was like, I think we can repair this and like bring it back to its glory and, then stack it with a few other rings.
I love that.
I mean, I think if anybody is in the vicinity of Hohokus or Ridgewood, if you take yourself to Katie Diamond Jewelry or to the Hive or are lucky enough to run into Katie at the coffee shop or at Janice's, like just take it in because you are constant inspo, constant goals, and it's a pleasure to know you, to be your friend. And thanks for sharing your story with us, bud.
Oh, thank you so much. This was so much fun to talk to you.
Right?
both.
It wasn't that bad.
This was great.
Thank you for listening to the Luminous Life podcast. If you're in North Jersey and looking for beauty that feels like therapy, come visit us at the store. You can always follow us on your favorite podcast app or check us out on YouTube.